So icing you want the icing them? I don't even want to watch this pathetic game.
Bray doesn't know what he wants to do.
I'm about to go watch All American.
The Patriots send out their punter. He'll kick it away after a 3-and-out on the opening drive of the game. He steps into this one, and this is a rocket. And this one hits at the one, continues on into the end zone for a touchback.
I don't know why streams on Snapchat.
Here we go, here we go. 60 outlaw. Yo, 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 yo. Yo. Shoot, shoot. General West. Hey, Hayward.
Now problems right out of the gate. We're going to get a delay. That's going to set him back 5 yards. So a little bit of a stiffer challenge now. 1st and 15 following the delay of game. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 30. And he's going to return it to the 21-yard line. He's had a fantastic rookie season, made a lot of lovely throws, but that wasn't one of them.
Well, we got to give him one, don't we? I mean, with the year he's having, a lot easier for he and his teammates to accept that throw because for the most part, what they've seen, it's been pretty sensational.
And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down.
Well, hey, why did I just
Shriek, why did I just jinx that?
Let's see what kind of disruption he can cause.
Bro, I was sick with you beat they lose. That's funny as fuck. Hey, be like that sometimes. I mean, the Broncos are having the best season of their fucking.
And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. It'll be a loss of a yard, and that'll lead here to a 3rd down.
Jeez. Where's the tap? Damn. How much time left?
From the gun, Bryant. Open man is Gordon, complete. His 2nd catch of this wild card game, and it goes for a 1st down.
Hey, that's it. You can't do that.
Drove it with excellent pace. Money throw right there to move the sticks.
Kayvon, tell him you got to make the kick.
So 1st and goal, and an opportunity for our first points in this wild card game. They'll try to run this one in. And he keeps fighting his way into the end zone for a Patriot touchdown. A 3-yard touchdown run. As his
that means
first here in this opening
you just don't come into the game prepared.
And it's now a 7-0 game.
You said Diggs and who?
Gostkowski now after the touchdown. He'll send this one away.
You're getting DJ Moore in them? Oh.
This is taken at his 4th.
No, I don't know. It depends. Because, I mean, how's Cal Allen doing? Is he fucking slinging that thing around? Shrink.
Jaguars come
He's
to
the
the
best
line to
player.
start
I'll
their
give you
next
one.
drive.
I'll give you
They've
one
been
of the
a
best running backs in the
team
league
all
right
year.
now.
They'll need to do it again as they trail early in this wild card game. Now Leonard Fournette.
Jeez.
And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44.
Hey, K. I see you need some help over there. What you need me to give you? I'll give you Derrick Henry.
Tremendous blocking by the interior of the offensive line. They didn't just gash him there. They blasted a gaping hole for him to gallop through. I think if he comes back to the line, he better be giving them a whole lot of credit and thanking them for that much space to rumble.
And
You
taking
want
it
Derrick Henry
across
or you want
midfield
Le'Veon
and
Bell? I'll be
inside
doing
the
Bell, really.
45. That one good for a gain of 13 for
Jeez.
Jacksonville and a first down.
I think my man's gonna put up 15+ points every week. He's a reliable points guy, bro.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Now the Purdue man. This is Akeem Hunt. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up second down. Tough running there. That's a hard-earned 4 yards.
Yeah, those are the unsung kind of runs. They don't fill up the stat sheet, but they do set you up in good position on second down.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6.
Hey, dude. Let's go, D. 51 to Mike. 51 to Mike.
2nd and 6. And that is incomplete.
Well, nearly another interception there. That would have been 2 drives in a row with a pick. He's got to start taking care of the ball way better than what we're seeing.
Interestingly, that throw was probably worse than the one he threw the interception on last drive, but fell incomplete. The line to gain is the 33 on 3rd down.
Who pulls more weight in that room right now? You know what I mean.
Bravo.
Sheesh.
Go. 951. 951. And we got to get to the ball, G. We got to get to the ball. Ready?
They'll look to throw here. Well, he's going to go for it all. And this is intercepted, but they'll say out of bounds. Oh, very close to a turnover there in the end zone. Fine work by the Patriot D there, and it's 4th down. This is Josh Lambo. He hit from 57 a year ago. This will be from 56 yards out.
No chances Lambo makes this.
Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
What just happened?
And they're going to at least line up to go for it here on 4th down. So that'll back him up 5. On 4th down, on is Logan Cook to punt.
Jimmy Gucci over there folding, bro.
And he'll get this away into the icy winter air. And a bit of a mistake there. This is well into the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 20-yard line.
New England with a first down as they begin the drive. They've got a 7-0 lead in the football as well as they start out 1st and 10. This drive starts out on the ground with Michel. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. That one good for 13 at a New England first down. Although his reputation as a speedy runner precedes him, it's always fun to watch him work.
It is eye-opening, isn't it? Because when you see him get the ball and just go, in addition to that speed, it helps out his blockers. They don't have to hold blocks for long because he's just going to speed right past them.
Now they'll run it on the toss. And he'll lose yardage. Brought down at the 32. That's going to go as a loss of 1 on first down.
I like the strategy. Extra tight ends, extra beef. They want to run the football, but that means they probably want to run it inside. If you get strung out on the perimeter, you're in peril.
Yeah, we saw the result, negative yardage.
Let's get some penetration here. Let's get some penetration.
To throw on second down. Bryant got Gordon open, completes it. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. 15 yards on the play, first down. Start of the second quarter from Foxborough. It's the homestanding Patriots with the football.
Yeah, it's funny as fuck when people try to mid-blitz me, bro.
Start
And
of
I
the
just had my
second quarter from
fucking
Foxborough. It's the
running back
homestanding
block.
Patriots with the football as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Now a first down carry. It's Michel. He's got the first down and more inside the 40. And he'll finally be taken down at the 18. 36 yards on the play.
This has been a good drive so far. It's been a running game for the most part that's powered them down there. Another nice burst there, picking up a first down. Now it's 1st and 10, as you said, in the red zone.
Keeping it on the ground on first, Michel. No dice this go around. He's hit behind
I thought he
the
was
line and
tired.
taken down. It's a loss of 4 there, bringing up second down.
Well, that didn't appear to be a run blitz. He just
I
darted
thought
in
Darren
once he saw
Sproles
the run
retired
develop.
after last year.
That appeared to be a case of see ball, get ball.
You think you're not confident.
Looking to throw on second down. Bryant going to throw deep for the end. And this is going to be intercepted. Snags it for the pick. Past the 10 to the 11-yard line. And that's where the return stops. The rookie was trying to push it downfield, but the safety bit him.
And he'll learn that you have to hold the safety. And you do that with your head movement, your eyes, sometimes your shoulders. Hold the safety so that you can get back to the throw that you really want to make. He got so excited thinking his guy was open that he made it easy for the defensive back to go get the...
And he's free going down the left side.
And he
It's a
tied
foot
up.
race. Touchdown, Jaguars. Leonard Fournette, 89 yards, as they are now on the board here in the first half. And with that carry, he's already over 100 yards here in the first half.
Yeah, man, bro,
And partner,
Metcalf
you know
is a
exactly
grown-ass
what he's
man,
saying to
bro.
his teammates right now, right? Especially to the play caller.
Give me the ball.
Again, and again,
again.
and again. It's not that
They
heavy,
miss.
sir. I'll take it.
Extra point tacked on by Lambeau. And we are tied at 7.
No, listen, Kayvon, that was probably only a one-time thing whenever I said something about y'all and you actually missed.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away.
But it's only funny because I literally just said it and you just, right after, you
This
missed.
is taken at the
Fuck.
3.
Okay, you don't want to
And
block.
these guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line. The Pats at the line, ready to go. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. And, of course, they'd like to forget the ending, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part two, right? Because once they threw the interception and finished off the drive,
Shoes came on. This guy hurt, and it's in overtime.
Say, well, you know, we had a good one going. Finish things off. That's the only way you can get it done.
So 2nd and inches after that first down completion went just shy of the marker. From the gun, they run with Michelle. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. A gain of 13. It's a first down.
We don't talk about it very often, but sometimes there's a dip in intensity when you start the second half, which can manifest itself in some sloppy tackling. And how about right there? He ran right through that weak tackle attempt.
On the ground is Michelle, and that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. Play 3 of the drive not as successful. They go backwards after those 2 first down gains.
Okay, well, why do I hear a girl in your room?
To throw on 2nd down. Bryant to Michelle on the screen.
Bro, these fucking blockers.
Nothing on the screen that time. Now it's 3rd down. So nothing there on the screen that time.
That means all that great acting they tried on offense went for naught,
out of here.
because you have to try and influence them. Make them think that you're doing something else. Make them think that they can get to the passer by letting them by and then setting up the screen and getting downfield. Didn't happen at all. Give a lot of credit to the defense for not tumbling to that one. Not only was the call spot on, how about the execution of that defense right there? The zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on 3rd down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right. 3rd down, you got to try and find something. There's nothing available there for him.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And they hit the home run last drive. 1 play on the ground all the way to the house. Now the defense, maybe they're expecting a run here.
Partner, I love your description because...
And I think he's going to go. They're not going to get him. 20.
I thought they were going to block him back again.
Jaguars. Leonard Fournette, 83 yards. And the Jaguars have taken the lead. They talked about...
Oh, bitch. All right, bro.
Big playability in your hip pocket, doesn't it?
Lambo on for the extra point. And he's got it. It's now a 14-7 ball game. And Lambo now, after the touchdown, he'll kick this one away. This will be taken in at the 1. And he'll get it up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. New England with a first down as they begin the drive. That 7-0 lead of theirs short-lived as they've now given up 2 straight touchdowns to fall behind by 7.
Yeah, but no cause for discouragement here. Yeah, they've fallen behind, but haven't they proven that they can go down and score? So what was the formula that got them down there the first time? Get back to something close to that, and maybe they can get this game tied up.
1 play has him to the 37 here for 1st and 10. Now Michelle. And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down. That one good for 13 and a New England first down. Well, he's broken off some big-time runs here in this first half.
Yeah, and let's just face it. When you go into a game, you think you've got the plays that are going to work, but when you actually get out there and they're starting to happen, your confidence rises, and he's running with terrific ability right now.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. He's got a man complete. It's Julian Edelman. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. Coming up at the half, we remind you that we're going to do what we've done all year. We'll get you down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. Coach will have the lowdown on what's going on here in this wild card weekend as we begin the road to the upcoming Super Bowl. The former 7th-round pick, Julian Edelman, just continues to have such a productive career.
And has made himself into a receiver. Remember, he was a college quarterback, and not just a productive one, a very good one.
At Kent State, right?
Yes, a great leader, a guy who could make plays with his feet and his arm. Got to the NFL and had to convert.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
We said it before the game, and I think it's still apparent. If these guys are going to advance in these playoffs, they're going to have to wreak some havoc coming off the edge.
Yeah, wild card round. They told us the wild card could be that defensive pressure. They showed it there. Now, following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a 2nd down and into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked by Ronnie Harrison, and he's able to bring it up 5 yards shy of midfield to the 45-yard line. 2nd interception for him now here in this first half. And you got to think he's a rookie, Charles. How much does confidence start to become a factor?
I think that's a great question because that's what they're going to check on when he gets to the sidelines. The coach is going to check on it. His teammates are going to check on it because when you haven't done it before, it's not something that's part of you. You got to see how you're going to react. Let's see how he bounces back.
Yeah, because 2 interceptions for him in college and a half. I mean, that just didn't happen. They'll come out in a 4-receiver look. 3 men to the right side on 2nd and 6.
Hey, high 7.
They'll look to throw. And connecting here with DJ Shark. Now the Jags will use the 2nd of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
What we got? What we got? What we got? 51 the mic, boy. 51. All right, T. Let's turn. All right, T.
Now back to throw. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off inside the 10. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. That time defensively looked like they showed quite a bit of pressure but backed off, and it proved fruitful. They get the pick.
He went through all of his rules about getting rid of the ball quickly because he read blitz. He saw all those people stacked at the line of scrimmage, and then they fooled him by dropping into coverage. Now he's ready to get rid of the ball fast, but guess what? Too many defenders out there. Exactly as you described, an interception.
Now the first play of the drive there is incomplete. So he can't hang on, and as I watch that unfold, I remembered an expression that I've heard, maybe from you, I don't know, but you're going to get hit anyways, might as well hold on to the ball.
Well, you know a coach said that, right?
Yeah.
Not an actual player. Not a chance at all. Way easier said than done.
So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10.
17's Mike 17. Man, that's trash. That's single.
To throw again, Bryant. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, 3rd down.
The beauty of being able to play a zone defense when you can sit back and see the ball coming out of the quarterback's hands, guess what? Creates a lot of confusion, kind of a muddle in the middle of the field where you can go make a play on the football.
This time they stay on the ground. And he does not get to the 1st down marker as they stop him at the 19. The Jaguars now will use the last of their timeouts as they'll stop him with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. His first punt, 45 yards. This looks good as well. And it's fielded at the 34. A great return there of 22 yards. And the Jags will have great field position to start this drive as they take over on the short side of the field.
Here we go, set. 15, run. 15, run.
I'm here all day. 57's the mic.
Hey, box drop, box drop.
I got you. 50 seconds to Mike.
Snap.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And that is incomplete. So 17 seconds now on the clock here.
They went with a dime look on defense. 2 extra defensive backs on the field and covered up essentially every blade of grass. That allowed them to disrupt the play.
Hey, Charlie.
Hey, check Mike 57. Mike.
Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10. And that will be incomplete with a clock down now to 13 seconds. Hollywood Brown, the intended receiver, and it's 3rd down. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions.
Mike 51. Mike 51. Get in the weight room.
Looking to throw. And he's going to be swallowed up. Sacked back at the 45-yard line. So we're at halftime of this AFC wildcard matchup. As we'll send you down the coast now to Orlando, that's where we find Jonathan Coachman, ready with our EA Sports halftime report. Coach. Okay, Coach. Appreciate it. A 1-touchdown game here as we get set to resume play in the second half. Both teams try to avoid being one and done in these playoffs as we start the second half of this AFC wildcard game. This one taken from the 7. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking to extend that lead.
And this is where I enjoy talking about one of my favorite subjects, tendency breakers, or counters as I also like to call them. You've done things in a certain way in the first half, and they've had the ability to see what you've done. They're going to make their adjustments. So guess what? You adjust yourself and try and stay ahead of the pace because you are looking for some separation in this ball game.
The adjustment to the adjustment.
Without a doubt. Show them one thing, hit them with something else.
Jim.
On second down, here's Fournette. And he'll get up to the 43-yard line. 6 yards to pick up, and that's a first down.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball and protect this lead. Give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point, going to make that defense stand up and stop them. They'll look to throw here on first down. That is caught by Josh Oliver, the former San Jose State Spartan. 16 yards that time on the pickup for the Jags and a first down.
And after that completion, you can understand why so many teams in the league are emphasizing speed on defense at every position. The tight ends have created so many tough matchups now. If you can't run with a tight end as a linebacker, this is going to be the result every time.
They're going to snuff this play out behind the line. We have not seen that much today. It'll wind up being a loss of 2, and it'll be 2nd and 12.
Down. 90, Wolf. Hey, wahoo.
Me and you. It's just me and you. 51 to Mike, boy. 51. Hey, pick it up.
Here we go on 2nd and 12. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Lawrence Guy able to take him down. It's a loss of 3. Great job defensively. I think he was trying to go through his progressions, find someone to get rid of the football. Before he knew it, he was on his back.
So that just brings us right back to what you said in the beginning. A great job defensively. Nowhere to go with the football. That led to the sack.
3rd and 15 here after the 1st and 2nd down plays went in the wrong direction. He'll look to throw. And he completes it to Westbrook. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Patriots' 29-yard line. He's such a good route runner. Shows it there on 3rd down. Very proficient and a good pass.
And you know what I've observed over the years in the NFL? The better a route runner you are, the more confidence your guy's going to have in you to go to you in important times because he can trust you being in the right spot, and they connected there and picked up a first down.
9 yards is the pickup there, and they'll have a 2nd and 1. The last run got 9. That leaves them with 2nd and a yard. They'll run it again with Fournette. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. The veteran Jason McCourty up to make the tackle. They'll try and run for it with Fournette. And he's going to have a first down here as he gets this one to the 17-yard line. They have the first down with that gain of 4 yards.
Well, this has been a long drive. In fact, it's eaten up a good chunk of the third quarter, which is precisely what you want when you're playing with the lead. You control the football, you control the clock, and impose your will on the defense.
Greystone, travel. Smooth. Yes, yes.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off down near the 5. Certainly not what he was hoping for, Charles. That's now 3 interceptions in this ball game.
But there's a lot of knowledge to be gleaned every time you throw an interception if you do things the right way. And hasn't there been a pretty darn good quarterback along the way who threw a lot of interceptions early, learned from them, and became great later?
Who would that be?
That'd be one Peyton Manning. Threw 28 his rookie year. That's the NFL record. How'd things turn out for him?
I think okay. He's a guy in all the commercials now, right?
Yeah, I think he's doing okay.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Here's 2nd and 8. Eluding the pressure right. Now he'll let it go. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off at the 33. And he's going to get this one to the 23-yard line. Defensively that time, they were in zone coverage. As a rookie QB, what lesson can you learn there?
Well, understand this. You saw zone in college, and the defensive backs reacted, but they don't react like they do on this level. So when they're in zone and they see the ball coming to them, they'll react at least a half a second faster. You've got to know where you want to go with the ball and be decisive with it. Otherwise, the end result can be something you don't like.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. Again, it's Fournette. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. That'll be a loss of a yard, and it leads to a 3rd down. The chance of wasting this great starting field position, a real threat. This is 3rd and long. They'll toss it to Fournette. And he's going to be stopped well short of what he needed as the tackle is made at the 18-yard line. That'll be good for 6, but now it's 4th down. So on 4th down, Jags kicker Josh Lambo comes on. This just a 35-yard attempt from the left hash. 1 quarter remains for the right to survive round 1 here in the AFC. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. The kick by Lambo is good, and they will move up by 10 now, 17-7. A big one there. That gives them a little cushion and makes it a 2-score game.
Yeah, bled a little time off the clock, put some points on the board. It's not totally out of reach yet, but it has to feel pretty good to them right now because as a defender, you go out on the field and say, guess what? You can put some points on the board, but that won't beat us.
This one taken from the 7. And he'll take this across the 25, a couple extra yards, up to the 27-yard line. The Pats at the line, ready to go. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here. Back to the air on 2nd down. Bryant gets it to Gordon. A first down there on a pickup of 25. Well, they had held him pretty well in check, but if you recall back in the first quarter, you said they needed to avoid the big play. He finally gets loose.
And the thing about it, it doesn't have to be a bunch of big plays. Sometimes one big play can be enough. That's why it's tough to deal with a guy like that.
Looking to throw. Bryant, he'll take a shot for the end zone. Randall Cobb, 48 yards. As they are now just an extra point away from making this a 3-point game.
No, we're not cheering. No, we're not rooting, but I am excited about this, and I know you are too. We got a ball game again after that big-time strike.
Big-time strike, and you are right. Don't go anywhere yet. This thing's not done. Gostkowski the extra point, and now things get a bit more interesting here in this fourth quarter. Gostkowski now, after the touchdown, he'll send this one away. This is taken at his 4. And he'll take this up past the 20 and down at the 22-yard line. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. That last touchdown has made this really tight. They're clinging now to this slim lead. Second half, they only have a field goal. This offense needs to kick it into gear.
And right now, I'm looking directly at the field general, at the quarterback. Because to me, he's got to take over right now. By word, pumping his team up, and then, of course, by deed with his play. My high school coach used to say that all the time. Laddie, take over by word and deed.
And deed means action.
Exactly.
So second in inches after that first down completion went just shy of the marker. And he'll be brought down right around the 37. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
Oh, that's one to warm the hearts of all those old school football players, isn't it? Tough, hard, gritty run. Got behind his pads, bowled over a few people. Look at that one, right up the gut.
Saw it through 3 quarters, no reason to lighten up now. They keep it with Fournette on first down. He's got a first down and then some at midfield. Touchdown, Jaguars. Leonard Fournette saving his best for the playoffs with his 3rd touchdown of the game. And the Jaguars are able to widen their lead. Go ahead and give him the hat trick. He's been in the end zone now 3 times.
You toss your fedora first, okay? You go ahead and do that. But let's be honest about it. That 3rd one, that's the most spectacular run he's had in the ball game. It's almost as if he's been playing his own game of, can I top this? And each run has been more spectacular than the last.
And Lambeau now, after the touchdown, he'll kick this one away. This fielded at the 2. New England with a first down as they begin the drive. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline. Because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last.
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off near the 34. And they are going to set up shop at the 32-yard line. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. Well, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this 4th quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away?
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking first downs. To keep up with your theme there, playing keep away, first downs, they can't touch the ball.
At the 31-yard line.
A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. Fournette running right. There to stop him, Juwan Bentley. At this stage of the game, with the score where it is, the key here is stay in bounds, and he did just that. Not by a huge margin, but he stayed in.
And those come up in what we like to call winning edge meetings. The things that you have to do, late game situations, kicking situations, doesn't matter what it is, the things you have to do to win a game, and that comes up in that meeting, then you practice it, they've got to be happy to see it executed, being able to stay in bounds and work the clock.
And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. The 21 yards there as they convert on third.
Hey, team 6. Team 6.
Tight right. Four down. Mike.
They're going to look to throw. And that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete.
It's always a battle. Who's going to win on first down, the offense or the defense? Let's face it, if you've got the ball, 4 yards or more on first down is what you're aiming for. They tried to throw for it there. Nice effort to knock that one away and bring up second down.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10.
51, Mike 50.
Orbit.
Let's get in there. Hey, Mike 50.
2nd and 10. And he's going to be hit and taken down. Back right around the 48-yard line. Michael Bennett, the former Texas A&M Aggie, dropping the hammer. The Jaguars on third down. They've hit it 50%, 3 of 6 to this point. This will be a tough 3rd and 18. He'll drop to throw. And that is incomplete. Critical play in this football game because if they pick up the first there, that clock keeps rolling.
Has to be a little frustrating for them because they know that if they pick up a first down there and continue to eat away at the clock, really increases their chances of closing this one out. Now they're likely going to have to give the football up and sweat it out on the sideline.
44 on his first punt, and this is a good kick as well.
And he's got to be fired up about that effort. I don't think he could have walked out and placed it any better than where he ended up putting the football. That was excellent.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. And last time wasn't pretty. One play and an interception. We'll see if they can do better.
I want to see if they want to go ahead and throw the ball again now on this drive after what happened on the last one. Throw it on the first play. Give the quarterback some confidence.
See what happens. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
The last run got 6. Now 2nd and 4. 2nd and 4. Oh, he's able to outmuscle him here as he pulls it in. 27 yards there, a first down. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So the Patriots with a football as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Back to throw. Bryant. Jaguar pressure and a Jaguar sack. Josh Allen in there to drop him as that clock continues to run.
Exactly what they were looking for. They've been giving up yardage. They've been letting them drive right downfield, but they got a sack right there. How about that for a little bit of revenge?
So after the sack, a scenario you certainly don't work on too often. 2nd and 24. Looking to throw. Bryant. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
Brandon, at least there's one bright side to that incompletion.
What's that?
It wasn't an interception.
Wow. You're a nice guy. That was kind of savage. But correct. No pick, just incomplete that time. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Back to throw. Bryant. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down.
This defense is continuing to contest every deep ball that is thrown downfield. And, look, it doesn't matter whether you're playing man or zone. Eventually, that becomes man-on-man, and you've got to trust yourself and go up at that moment of truth and make a play on the football.
All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. Looking to throw. Bryant. Able to get this to Gordon. And he's not able to get away. He is stopped well short of a first down. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and as a result, their playoff run may end right here.
Set. 30 base.
Watch the run. Watch the run. Watch the run.
Fournette, a first down carry. A gain of 3, second down.
All right, just go ahead and say it with me. That was
A mistake,
yeah,
sure.
without a doubt, because at some point, put your foot in the ground, get upfield, and get down protecting the ball. Don't go out of bounds, because when you go out of bounds, you're really just helping the defense.
Yeah, not to be too hyperbolic, but it's like giving the D an extra timeout, isn't it?
It certainly is. Gives them a chance to regroup, and it means you have to snap the ball in additional time, which always means the possibility of a mistake.
9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down. So a good run by Fournette. Now another 1st and 10. And a give this time to the tailback. And he'll take this one down near the 15. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
I like the call. Inside the red zone, running the toss. Why? They want to get to the edges.